Hey, Andy Audate here, and I'm super excited to be on this call. I'm here with Urooj from RepStack. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Andy Audate. I am the founder of Progretta, which is a white label go high level software. Plus, I'm the founder of Audate Media. I've also done different trainings for high level. So one of them here, I did one with Paulson from directly from high level, where I taught how we are grew our SaaS through webinars. This in this presentation, it was actually how to turn a $197 SaaS into $20,000 with webinars. I did another one on breaking down. This was on High Level's YouTube channel where I broke down how my SaaS webinar system works and how I've worked with virtual assistants and how we automate essentially sales calls and sales appointments for our customers. We did this 3-day workshop. This was one of the days where in my scenario, we got 821 people to register. We had 133 people actually attend the webinar. And then we ended up having $81,000 in annual recurring revenue. I'm also doing different podcasts. In this scenario, it was with Azar Siddiqui he's the founder of RepStack. And if you don't know about RepStack, RepStack is one of the number one premier places to hire your virtual assistants. And I actually got a chance to work closely with Urooj. Urooj, you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, I would love to. Thank you so much for that, Andy. So I'm Urooj Akhtar, and I have been the sales director of RepStack for the past few years now. So we have into this business, and we are placing lots of virtual assistants with marketing agencies, and we have a very good success rate so far. So yeah, excited to be here today.
And they're going to support you in hiring top tier talent. And if you're interested in number one, generating a large amount of leads, I'm actually going to share with you the same system that I've been using to generate over 10,000 leads. If you want to understand how I fill up my webinars, how do I get people on my sales calls, on my sales team members calls, and so forth, I'm going to be sharing with you that same system on how I've gotten my Go High Level SaaS to just about $600,000 in annual recurring revenue. And for the first time ever, I'm really going to be breaking down and sharing with you a preview of that process. And I'm going to give you some tools. So if you stay tuned towards the end of this video here, I'm going to give you an opportunity to book a call with Urooj, get access to templates, get access to different deliverables completely for free. So let's get started. The first thing I want to share with you is the way that I use a specific system to generate leads using Go High Level. So here we know what an opt-in is already. So if you don't know what an opt-in is, it's when you capture your potential customers' name, email, and phone number. Now I want to share something with you. This is actually the old way, which is like landing pages and funnels. And usually what happens inside of a landing page funnel is you want to give something away for free. Now I'm sharing with you the basics here, but stay tuned because you're going to learn the new way. So here in this scenario, we're telling people, hey, do you want to download a free guide? Put your name, email, and phone number to opt in. What I want to invite you to look at is the new way of generating leads. So this presentation is two-part. Number one is how to generate leads, and number two, how to book as many sales appointments as you want on your sales calendar with an SDR, with a sales development representative. So this here is the new way. And in the new way, is called chat automation. Let me tell you why this is the new way. This is so cool. When I discovered this a few years ago, I've been implementing this, and this is how I got over 6,543 people to my webinar last year to get on sales calls with my team members and so forth. Because think about this. If you get 100 people to your website, let's say you're marketing and you spend money on Facebook ads. Let's say you spend $100 and you get 100 people to go to your website. Now, great. Now 100 people landed on your website. And out of the 100 people, you'll only get 23 people to opt in. That's like 23% conversion. So you spend $100 essentially to get 23 leads, 23 names, emails, and phone numbers of potential customers. That's the old way. It's ineffective. The new way is this thing called chat automation. Because if you spend $100 to get 100 people to start a chat automation with you, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, or text message, out of the 100 people, 92 people will opt in. So who do you think will be more successful? The person who spends $100 and gets 23 people to opt in, or the person who spends $100 and gets 92 people to opt? That's 92 potential customers. Of course, it's going to be the people who get the 92 potential customers. So far, I'm sharing with you a new process here on how to generate leads. And then I'm going to bring in Urooj, who's going to share with you what happens once the lead is generated. So what I want you to understand is that chat automation creates more customers than landing page funnels. That's the whole premise here. Chat automation creates more customers than landing page funnels when you get people to opt in. Actually, what I like to do with you real quick is I like to do a chat automation demo with you. So I want you to text this word to my phone number, and I'm gonna show you exactly what this looks like. When you text this word, SaaS, SaaS. SaaS stands for software as a service. So if you're reselling GoHighLevel, or if you have your own GoHighLevel and you can customize the keyword specifically for you, you could use the word marketing, use the word sales appointment, you could use the word booking. You choose the keyword and then to your specific GoHighLevel phone number. So text the word SaaS, SaaS. I'm gonna take a swig of water real quick to this phone number, and I'm gonna show you exactly what happens.
That's great, Andy, because most of our clients are generating leads by chat automation these days, and they are getting great results out of this. So, yeah.
And what's cool is, Urooj, tell me how cool this is. What's cool is that when their lead, when your customer, the person that's watching this right now, when your customer watches this, or when your customer texts you a keyword, now you can automatically book appointments by having two parts. This template. So if you already texted the word SaaS to this phone number, 702-830-7408, what you would have experienced is the software would have responded and said, hey, what's your name? What's your email? And boom, now a new lead is generated. So I share with you that you can use this. And then as soon as you generate a lead, you're going to have a sales development representative go ahead and call the lead for you on the back end. Can you share with us, Urooj, a little bit more about the sales development representative and what they do?
Yeah, definitely. And this makes life so much easier to get a lead that way by chat automation so that we can convert that real quick. So I would really like to shed some light what a sales development representative is. So that person is actually that one-man army who works at the back end and is following up with all the leads that are coming in. The sales development representative calls them, texts them, leaves them a voicemail, emails them, make sure that that lead is getting contacted, because definitely you would have spent some dollars on that lead and you want that lead to give you at least a yes or a no. So the person who's going to get a yes or a no from that specific lead and get that appointment booked on your calendar, who can be your next potential client, that person is the sales development representative and plays a very important role in closing a deal.
And don't just take our word for it. Actually, look at Andrew Cass from Pipeline Pro. Take a look at his journey.
We love the relationship we have with RepStack. We push all of our Pipeline Pro members to have a full-time VA because it makes sense to not have to deal with payroll and the traditional North American type drama that comes with jobs and W-2 salaries and whatnot. Benefits. You guys have served us really well. We're happy with the caliber of people that you bring to the table and how well educated they are, and how professional they are, and how polite they are, and how respectful they are. That's what we hear the most. I think that's important. Is the talent is one thing, the caliber of the person is the other. And we really get good people.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
So let me give you a quick example. So to get leads to opt in this scenario, let's say Ivan. Ivan gives away a free video on Facebook and Instagram. And all he does is tell people to direct message him the word wealth. And when people click message, in this scenario, I message the word wealth. Now, this whole entire thing, I'm not just telling you, we're actually going to give it to you for free at the end. So if you stay tuned, I'm actually just going to give this to you for free at the end. But let's just say Ivan tells people to DM him the word wealth. So I went on Instagram, I searched his account, and I just typed in the word wealth. And the software responds automatically by asking for the email. So in this scenario, it says, hey, Andy, I'm glad to hear that you're interested. I'll send you an email with more information. What's your best email? And then I respond with my email. So in this scenario, I put jasondoe@gmail.com. And then the software will capture this. So we built out a custom workflow that if you decide to schedule a call today with Urooj, that you will going to get that workflow at no cost. We sell that workflow. That's actually how I sell our software. And we're going to give that to you at no cost. So in this scenario, I put Jason Doe, and the software automatically captures the name of Jason Doe. But look what's missing right under Jason, his phone number. So the software automatically asks, hey, to stay connected, what's your phone number? And then the human, the potential customer, responds with the phone number. And then now it has a full contact record. Now, Here's what happens afterwards. Your SDR from RepStack, if you decide to get on a call, you'll have an opportunity to hire one. You don't have to hire one per se today. You might start the conversation with Urooj. Now, I've hired and trained so many different people because this entire system works. If you look at the process, let's say I'm on a stage and I say, hey, direct message me this word or text me this word. Your lead opts in, captures the name, email, phone number, and then the SDR captures the lead and then calls the individual. So this is actually my business without the system. Like me personally, I've done trainings for high level, I've done trainings for different businesses, but what I came to find out in the beginning of my career, when I didn't have the system, I was doing everything manually. Today, this is my business with the system. And it's not just me. Take a look at what Josh has had to say when he used this system in his business.
Just wanted to shoot a quick video to say thank you. You're crushing it. You're such a great addition to our team. We appreciate you so much. Doing a great job cranking away on the phones, following up on high level, booking appointments, and helping us grow the business. So thank you. Talk to you soon.
So this is why I'm confident that it's not just me doing, creating success. It's not just Josh, it's not just Andrew, but this also represents your paying customers without the system. Like if you just completely left this video, like, okay, cool. This is your paying customers without the system, but this is your customers with the system. So I'm going to give you the system completely for free. I'm going to give you this chat automation snapshot where you can use this chat automation snapshot. This is the complete workflow, the complete guide. You get the link and you import it right inside of your GoHighLevel account. And as soon as you import it, you can start generating leads. Plus, it comes with a video tutorial on how this whole thing works. So that way you can set up a custom lead capture workflow. So that way you can gather customer data, their name, email, phone number, and turn your marketing into sales. But most importantly, you can get paying customers from social media. This by itself, by just this, at my agency, we sell for $749. I decided to partner up with RepStack and give it to you completely for free. Now, I'm going to give you a link to be able to get access to this. So instead of you paying $749, I'm going to give it to you today for free. To get access, go to gosaaslaunch.com/RepStack call. Now, when you go to gosaaslaunch.com/RepStack call, it's going to bring you directly to a calendar to book a call with Urooj. On that call, you're going to be getting access to the snapshot. She's going to give that to you for free, and she's going to give you a couple of other free deliverables. So can you share with us a little bit what happens when they schedule a call with you, Urooj?
Yeah, definitely. Well, first of all, Andy, that's $1 million offer. Thank you so much for that. So first of all, when you get a discovery call booked on our calendar, we are going to give you the chat automation snapshot free of cost. And then on the call, we are going to be taking down each and everything about your business, your pain points, where you are at right now, what are your targets, what you want to hit in a couple of months. We're going to take each and every requirement that you have currently and what you want your new virtual assistant to be doing for you. So, and then by the end, we're going to create a customized job description for you according to your requirements that you have, how your pain points can be resolved and how this person can come in and this person is going to be set up for your agency's success. So that job description is going to be another deliverable that we'll be giving to you by the end of the discovery call. We will be emailing you both these things. And that customized job description you can use on any platform to hire a virtual assistant for yourself. And RepStack is going to also make sure that if you want to hire this person, we can look for this person for you right away.
So to recap, number one is you're going to get the chat automation snapshot. And then on a one-on-one discovery call, the first deliverable that you're going to get is a chat automation snapshot. Now, you may be at a stage where you're like, hey, based on what Urooj is saying, based on what Andy's saying, do I have to hire a VA? I just want the snapshot. If you just want the snapshot, just book a call and just tell Urooj, hey, I just want the snapshot. Okay, that's totally fine as well. If you're just like, hey, I don't want a VA, but if you're interested to hire a VA and hire someone who can help you do sales, SDR. When I say SDR and VA, those are the same thing. SDR just stands for Sales Development Representative. VA, virtual assistant. So I'm just talking about a virtual assistant that helps you with sales. So you can on this call, you're going to identify when to hire a sales VA. You're going to learn how to get it off your plate and delegate to someone else. Like all my sales appointments, I don't book my own sales appointments. I get it off my plate and I delegate to a virtual assistant. On this call, you're going to also map the virtual assistant hiring. There's no obligation to hire anyone. And what's cool is that what they decided to give you away for free is going to give you a customized job description. Now, for me, I pay people to write my job descriptions. Why? Because if I go to ChatGPT, I'm going to get a subpar experience compared to what I would hire when I hire someone who's essentially a professional at this. They write the best job descriptions, and because they write a better job description than ChatGPT and all the others, I end up getting better candidates. So for me, I pay $495. So the value of this call by itself is $495. So if you add the two together, $749 for the chat automation snapshot plus a one-on-one discovery call, which is valued at $495. That's a total value of $1,244. But like I said, and I promised you already, we're gonna give it to you for free. So to schedule your call, go to GoSaaSLaunch.com/RepStack call. Once again, that's GoSaaSLaunch.com/RepStack call. On the call, when you click GoSaaSLaunch.com/RepStack call, and you go to that link, it's going to take you directly to a calendar. Now that's Urooj's calendar. When you get to Urooj's calendar, you're going to choose the next available date. Choose a date that works well for you to show up. And then when you book the call, you're going to then meet with Urooj. On the call is when you're going to get the snapshot, the chat automation snapshot. She'll give it to you. Whether you want a VA or not, that's where you'll get the snapshot. And then if you're interested, she'll ask you, do you have a level of interest in hiring a virtual assistant? If you do, then you can just say, hey, Urooj, I'm interested in hiring a virtual assistant. What's that process? If you have no interest whatsoever, don't worry about it. Then you'll just essentially say, hey, Urooj, I'm not interested in hiring an assistant. Now, here's what's also a cool offer I want to give to everyone. If you decide to hire a virtual assistant, my team at Andy Audate's organization, my team is going to give you weekly Q&A coaching calls on top of what RepStack gives you. So if you do happen to decide to hire an assistant with RepStack at any point on that call or after the call, our team is going to give you weekly Q&A every week. You and my team and myself are going to meet to make sure that you maximize the support. I've hired over 200 and I failed. 200 virtual assistants and I failed miserably before I met RepStack. And now you're going to have access to the team that's going to be able to get it right the first time. Anything else you want to share, Urooj?
That sounds so great that if I was an agency owner, I would have been on this call right away, Andy. So yeah, that's amazing.
Without further ado, go to GoSaaSLaunch.com/RepStack call, and I'll see you on the inside. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye.